Good afternoon. I'm Lauren Ashley with School Video News. Joining us today is David Kushner, contributing editor for Rolling Stone and Wired magazine. David is also an author of works including Masters of Doom. He is also a commentator for National Public Radio. Hi, David. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So first of all, I have this Masters of Doom book here with me that you are the author of. Tell me about this.
That's just the true story of the two guys who made the computer games Doom and Quake. So it's kind of a buddy story about them, but it really talks about the whole rise of this new digital culture and industry that started in the mid-90s. So
very interesting. So what exactly was your draw to come here to TCEA?
You know what? They asked me to come down and speak, and for me, it was a really great opportunity because, like I said, the teachers are the ones who are really at the forefront of this next generation. I mean, even more so than everybody out in Silicon Valley. So it's been interesting just for me to be here and talk with them and hear kind of about the trends and all that, and to share with them some of my own insights just from my travels and my reporting.
What are you kind of hoping that they take away from your presentation?
I hope they just take away a little bit of inspiration because, part of what I've written about a lot are these people who are doing this incredible innovation with basically nothing but a computer. So I think that there's always emphasis on the new tools and the new technologies and all that. But I feel like we're sort of past that point now in a certain way, and especially with all the budget constraints and all that, that teachers now have got to think about things differently. Instead of thinking about what's the new tool in the classroom, how do I deal with what I have? Which really is probably just about all we need. And I think that they can, like I said, also, kind of think of their students as partners because maybe the teachers aren't so familiar with some of the software and hardware, but certainly they've got a classroom of kids who are. So if there are ways to engage the kids and get them involved, it could go a long way.
Well, TCA is obviously trying to be at the forefront of combining technology and education and making it so that it's more tangible for teachers and students. Where do you see all of this going?
I think that it's going to a point where I think maybe these conversations won't be happening in 10 or 20 years. I think that there is a bit, there's a generation clash too because, you've got students who are growing up as these digital natives, and the way that they're looking at the world, the way that they're looking at this technology and cultures is so different. And I don't know that any of us who didn't grow up exactly like that can really understand it. So I think we've just got to get right out the next decade or so through this transition, and I think that it can be a lot more fun too because we can't teach the way we used to teach anymore. Not that means that a single engaging educator isn't going to be compelling, but there's a whole nother sort of language out there that educators can take advantage of for reaching the kids.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, if you could tell us where people could find out more and see where
Sure.
you're going.
Absolutely. They can go to my website, which is www.davidkushner.com, and that has all my articles, and they can email me and all that. So
great. Well, thanks again for
Thank
sitting
you.
with me
Thanks
today.
for having
I
me.
appreciate it. For School Video News, I'm Lauren Ashley.